Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Life Issue and this is Blessing. I want to say thank you to everyone that have subscribed to my channel, everyone that have liked, everyone that have dropped a comment, no matter how negative or how positive it is, we do appreciate it. Now, if you have not liked, if you have not subscribed, please help me subscribe. My Facebook group which is called Life Issue Magazine Group, is very active. Please help join us there so you can make the conversation more lively. All right, so what am I going to talk about now? Okay, so I was just going through my news feed and I saw this story about Marshall Bernard, okay? A very young guy who was planning for his wedding this Saturday, April, okay? So just yesterday, Monday, the bride-to-be cancelled the wedding. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is wickedness, okay? Why would someone, a bride, cancel a wedding 4 days to the time? Because it's kind of like almost there. Saturday is like 4 to 5 days to the date of the wedding. And I was going through what he read, what he wrote. He said that he was supposed to send out SMS message to everyone about his wedding. That was yesterday, and she just cancelled it. And her reason was irreconcilable differences, and all efforts to get her to reconsider, to change her mind, has been abortive. And to be frank with you, yeah, I know he's bitter. I know he's not happy. I know he's worth a lot of money. But my question is, should he have gone on? I mean, if a woman at the dying minute of the wedding decided that she wants to cancel a wedding, if you push her to wed you, will you have a happy ever after life with her? Now, he did not give us the reason. I mean, the reason why this came up was not, we don't know. I mean, I hope the lady will come up and talk. I hope she will, reach out to any vlogger there, and so that we'll find out what happened, because the man did not really tell us the reason what happened, okay? What we can see, everybody's blaming the woman. Everybody's saying, why did she do that? She's wicked, she's mean. But I'm not going to, cite anybody. Let me first of all, assuming I'm the girl, what if she wanted to get married to this man and there was something going on or a behavior that she cannot just live with, okay? Maybe she's done everything she could, or maybe she thought she could. Maybe at the dying minutes, she found out that she cannot, or she made up her mind that she cannot, and she decided to cancel it. Okay, I know how this man is feeling. I mean, it is horrible, it's unbearable. But the question I want to ask anyone out there who is criticizing this woman is, should she have gone ahead to marry someone when she knows that that person might not be what she wants? Let's look at it from that angle, okay? Is it not better that they had this separation, this time apart, not getting married, and they find their real missing rib, the person that is meant for them, than for them to have married and now go into hell? I mean, people are abusing the lady because of the money spent, because the man said he has spent so much money for the traditional rites. Oh, he hasn't, which was supposed to have held on the 18th, which is next tomorrow. And he has booked for the place for the Africans call it like eve, like Friday night eve, like bachelor's eve. So he has bought the drink and everything. But no matter how much, my own take in this is, no matter how much you've spent, it will not compare to a life with the wrong person. A life with the wrong person in marriage is hell. Okay? So I think what you should be doing, young man, is to be thanking God that God saved you from a life of hell. Because if this woman had, because she wanted to save her face, because she wanted to not be judged, and she had gone into marriage with you, knowing that she doesn't love you, that she wants to get out, and that she will not be submissive and will not enjoy her marriage, then what kind of a marriage could you have started? All right. So no money, no money, no matter how much you've spent. I know. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I know how hard it is. But I think what you should be doing is to be thankful. I mean, I do pity you. I do pity you. I do understand what you're passing through. But what you really need now is to be thankful. What you really need now is to have your friends around you. Like you said, you're going to go ahead and do your Friday night as a vigil. Do it. Talk to God about your own missing rib. God will provide. He is the one that gives us our perfect partner. And that person that is meant for you will come your way. Okay, sometimes we rush into things. We want one particular thing, but that is not what God has meant for us. So notice has been reoccurring in relationship. Okay, that was a story that happened, I think 2 weeks ago, where a man actually went behind his partner's back to go and marry. He went home, went to Nigeria to go, I think it was Ghana or Nigeria, to go and marry another woman. Okay, and he didn't tell his girlfriend in Western world. I mean, why are people that wicked? I mean, if you don't want someone, if you don't really want to be with someone, why give the person false hope? Why allow the person to go through the extent of preparing for your wedding? Why allow the person to spend so much money on you? I mean, you've seen ladies, there's so many girls out there, they don't mind a guy spending money on them, buying things for them. But when it comes to commitment, they will tell you that you're not what I want, or you're not up to the man I want. But he's okay for him to be, it's okay for you to be taking the present from him. That's not nice. That is not nice. If you don't want someone, then don't take something from him. Don't commit. Don't give him the false hope, okay? If a man is ready to marry, he's looking for a wife. Why go into a relationship when you know that this man is looking for a wife? Right from the onset, tell the man, I don't want to marry you. I'm not interested in marrying you. Then the man knows the cards are there. This is not for marriage, okay? But pretending that you want to marry the man just to collect the things he will give you, that is wickedness. Is witchcraft. It's not good. It is really not good. This is how people curse people. If this man now goes on his knees, I mean, if it's a girl that this has been done to her, I know the whole country, everybody will be talking about it and be abusing this man. But now is a woman doing it to a man. If this man goes on his knees, and because it's the same power, it's the same God. God is not, he doesn't favor men or female. He favors his children. So if this man goes on his knees and does a night prayer for this woman, does she think that karma will not get her? You know, if it's a woman that this has happened to, they will say, curse him, do this to him. He will not, he will come back and beg you. And such curses do work. In African situation, it does work. Okay. But this man is not even talking about that, or even, cursing her or retaliating or even asking her for the money back. He's just moving on with his life. And like, yes, he's bitter. Yes, he's not happy. Yes, he's weeping, but he has, but he's of good shares, like he said, and he has overcome the world. He's in the word of God to back it up. But if it's a woman, I bet you, by now, abuse what we're going to hear. I'm telling you, now how we going to cause the man wife, when you go marry, causing children, tell him say thing no go good for him. But you see, this man is not doing that. I mean, that shows what character is. I mean, sometimes you just have to let go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You don't know what God has in store for you. And my prayer for this man is that he will meet his perfect rib. He will meet the one that God has made for him. And that he will not in any way enter anyone's chance again. God will bring that person, that perfect person to him. And he will not struggle. It will come his way perfectly when he least expects it. Okay? All right, Bernard, please just keep calm and just keep serving God. And God will perfect that concern you. That is all I have to say about this story. And just to advise people that, you know what, sometimes bad things happen, yes. But we don't know what God has actually prevented from happening to us. He doesn't know what God has stopped. We don't know whether this woman, she has, one covenant with one, I don't know. I mean, because it's strange the reason is not genuine. She didn't really tell us what he has done. There's no concrete thing that he has done that will make us support him. So maybe she needs to tell us her own part of the story, because from what we can get here, that this is irreconcilable differences. Could be anything. It could be that he asked you to put the cup on the table and you want to put it on the it could be anything. All right, so this is my take on this story, and please let's support this young man. Let's put him in our prayers so that he doesn't do something drastic. I know if this happens in the Western world, this person will be washed over, because they can just commit suicide. That's what happens over here. Or they'll go into depression, or they'll have suicidal thoughts. But thank God for the grace of God and for Africa, that sometimes we have that family community and we have friends that gather around us when something like this happen. And the young man should not be thinking about big people that he has invited, flights. I mean, everybody that had this, everybody that are coming for this, that have had this, will be on his side. They will pity him. They will actually want to come in and know that he's okay. Nobody will be thinking about the flight ticket, because they will be kind of like empathizing with him. Okay, so leave all that wine, flight tickets, big people that you invited and everything. It's not important. Your health is the most important thing. Your well-being is the most important thing. Leave the girl, make sure they work out. Okay, well, thank you so much. Just to put my say on this news that is going viral, and just to say that life goes on. All right, thank you. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please help me subscribe. Please help me like. Please help me share. This is Blessing. Thank you.